And here we are, less than a month away from Election Day, and you're probably getting ready to cast your votes. But as KSL investigator Matt Gephardt found, there is an important thing you need to know to make sure that your vote counts. Matt?
Yeah, Mike, good evening. You know, these mail-in ballots could be showing up in your mailbox as soon as tomorrow, but the KSL investigators found there is a mistake made by a surprising number of Utahns that could mean a surprising number of votes are not counted. Here's how to make sure that does not happen to you. Even before voting has begun, folks here at the Salt Lake County Clerk's office are hustling to get these machines ready for voters. But if history is any indication, most Utahns will not cast their vote on one of these. They will do so on one of these, a paper mail-in ballot.
It is a well-oiled machine.
Lanny Chapman is the chief deputy here at the Salt Lake County Clerk's office. She says the way that they know it is you who cast the vote all comes down to your signature on file with the state, likely what is on your driver license.
We know what your signature looks like.
You guys are not signature experts, are you?
We're pretty close to it.
But before your signature is ever compared by a staffer, it first goes through this machine.
There's a camera here that takes a picture of every single envelope and every single signature.
And this machine is picky.
So if the signature does not look like an identical match, it rejects it, and it has to go to human eyes.
Chapman tells me the machine has been known to flag as many as 70% of ballots for having signatures that do not match. Fraud? No, almost never. Studies like this one, published in the Journal of Forensic Science, show that with age, there is decline in cognitive and sensory motor function, affecting fine motor control. In English, people's signatures change over time. Chapman says her staff goes through rigorous training.
We know when you do a loop where you might pause or where you don't pause.
And can usually tell whether or not the person who signed is likely the voter, or in some cases, the signatures are way off. Either way, they err on the side of caution.
When your signature does not match the signature that we have in your voter records, we will send you a cure letter. That cure letter will say, hey, your signature does not match. You have a chance to cure this, to still be able to have your voice counted, to have your ballot counted.
Now, all ballots must be in by Election Day, but county officials will continue to verify signatures up until November 17th. Still, be warned, if your signature does not match and it is not straightened out by then, yeah, your vote will not be counted. If that gives you pause, vote early. Or, of course, you can always vote in person. These guys will have those machines ready for you. You seem pretty confident in the system.
We are very confident in the system.
Yeah, and election officials say that if they do get any instances that they do believe is fraud, they will refer those for prosecution, but almost all the time it's something as simple as somebody signed their name but it was a little bit off, or an honest mistake, like maybe a husband who accidentally signed his wife's ballot. Mike?
Yeah, good to know they're that detailed, though, Matt. I think most people would be reassured by that. Thank you.
I'm going to look up my signature tonight, make sure I know it.
Start practicing.
Through.
Yeah, there you go.